Hello everyone, this is Xander and I am back with game 15 of the second Reddit Open Tournament, round 2. No game 14, so don't go looking for it. Anyway, on the blue team with a NATO mechanized deck, we have Putin187. And on the red team, we have True Orb with a Finpole general deck. And yeah, let's get this underway. Alright, starting with Putin. See what we got. And what we got is a lot of stuff. Let's see. 2 stack of 10 RC Recon, some So Trunks 285 in the KFE 25s. That's going to be, is that the Swedish one? Oh, that was the Falkenjäger, I think they're called. The Swedish Shock Recon Infantry, I do believe. I also have, that's going to be the RBS 56 and the STRF 9040. And that's going to be RBS 70, or it could be the RBS 90. I can't remember if that's prototype or not. I also have the K1, fun little tank. Got some Commandos 90 in there, presumably. Flak Panzer Gepard, the base one, no stabs. Alright. FE432. Okay, is that going to be upvetted Fusilier 90, I'm guessing? And of course, HS-30 mortar. Here we have the FOB. It's the Japanese one. And it's a 2 command start from Putin. It's great, so he's going to be, once again, the Swedish Recon Infantry holding down the middle for eyes. And we got all these dudes up here. Recon Helicopter, the Swedish one. A lot of Swedish units in this deck. Mix 10 RC, another 2 stack of those, more Fusilier 90, and more Commandos 90. So it looks like Putin's going to go fairly hard to golf it by the looks of it. And then I'm guessing these guys are just going to hold down in Charlie and Foxtrot is my guess. As for True Orb, let's see, looks like he's doing a 1 command start. He also is starting with an FOB. So yeah, that's going to be a Royko most likely in the Super Puma. XC180, that's going to be, I think that's going to be Kartin-Yakari, I think. And then we have the M1 Wilk. Solid 85 point tank. Looks like more Royko. Those guys look like they might be swinging around to the top. Or they could just be going like in Bravo somewhere. And then a whole pile of dudes here that I'm guessing are going to go for Charlie. Anyway, let's see. Got a lot of XA185s. That's going to be Yakari 90. Got Musti, that's going to be Rennik Yukari or Kartin Yukari or Panzer Yukari. Either it's upvetted Shock or downvetted Elite. And that also does go for this guy. It's going to be upvetted Shock, downvetted Elite. Aside from that, it looks like there's ITO 94 Escort, or for anti-helo, or for air defense, really. That's either downvetted Royko or it's upvetted Sissy in the, oh wait, yeah, that's the Finnish ones, yeah. One of those two. And KRKK with the spike, I'm guessing that he's going to put that in here, or he could put it in here, you never know. Of course, why guess what's going to happen when we can just watch what will happen? It's interesting because they're kind of going opposite of each other. However, True Orb doesn't really have any heavy armor or really anything to directly counter those AMX-10 RCs, and AMX-10 RCs pick apart light vehicles like the KTs because they one-shot them. Does Putin see those? Yes, he does. Though the ITO is probably going to get the... Oh wait, he does have a M2 Wilk. I managed to miss that. It's an alright 120 pointer. As well, Putin is sending these guys up here. Looks like he's going to go for Bravo. Then here, yeah. Oroiko's ranting there. No air defense, really, to intercept it. Oh, MX-10 RC's kind of got caught out a little bit. Ooh, okay. Oh, he's popping a couple of them. Yeah, it's just these guys scattered everywhere. Narion Shiki E, it's a solid 50 pointer. It's pretty fragile, but gun's pretty punchy and does have, I think it's a 3-round autoloader and then it reloads, so it shoots 3 rounds off pretty quickly, if I recall correctly. Super Puma swinging around. It's, yeah. Fallschirmjäger. Fallschirmjäger? I don't know how it's pronounced. Oh, looks like the P-Code's relocating, which makes sense. Doesn't want that getting destroyed. 10 RCs that want to golf have shifted up. Oh, Fallschirmjäger's going after KRKK's Musti. Accurate's booking it. Gaz coming out from Chulor before Echo to get that +2. Take Putin's right now. It's 22-0. Oh, Fallschirmjäger go down. Flak Panzer Gepard shifting up. K1 Commandos shifting up. Putin, yeah, Putin's just leaving a token force in here, really. Be interesting to see what he does with these guys. Oh, Karnas coming out. Oh, did Putin spot? Yeah, Putin spotted the Super Puma. Oh, and the Karnas misses, but the Wilk is damaged and it has been stunned. Oh, and yep, Finish Me Mig is out. Raycon T55 is also out from Churorb. He's probably going to stick it somewhere in here. M2 is going after the K1. Ooh, K1 takes a big hit. Shaken, Wilk is panicked. Okay, was showing its side, but it's no longer, and they both miss. Oh, KRKK, however, is going to have words with the K1. K1's panicked. Wilk is still panicked. 10 RCs are intercepting the Akari, moving across. Roiko on the ground. M1A1's out. 115 pointer. Should be able to take out a Wilk that's panicked and, you know. Ooh, but the Wilk does get the first shot. A1 gets a hit on the move, though. Ooh, another hit. Yeah, one more AP is the big difference. Alright, so A1 does get the Wilk. 9040 is chewing up these Oroiko. Yeah, AMX-10 RCs are just wiping these guys out in the open. Karnya Carter are all down. M113 A1s are just shifting up there, not sure what their plan is. These guys are heading for Bravo, which would be a bit of a nasty surprise if Chorb tries to cap it. Okay, Putin, yeah, that's smart for Putin. He shifted his accurate down into Golf, so he still has that +1 from it, which means that Chorb's only taking up +1 from holding Echo. Well, lots of KFV-25s coming out. Tanks all moving back to the FOB to resupply. Rorko, are they spotting anything yet? Looks like they might be. Stuff 9040 is just going for a drive. I have a feeling that the T-55M might have words with it, though. Oh, Fusilier 90 have run into the Oroiko. And the Oroiko Siasyakari are messing him up. Oh, Super Puma's going after that. Or KFV-25 is going after the Super Puma. I don't believe the Hipaka was spotted. Oroiko are crossing the bridge. Ooh, if anything spawns there, they're probably going to get spotted, especially if a recon unit goes there. However, if they can make it into those trees in time, and you know they're elite, so they're going to be pretty fast, 30 kilometers an hour. Yeah, and they make it in. Oh, Fallschirmjäger go down hard. Rene Koryakari moving in. Oh, there's a Musi coming in here, but yeah, like I said, it's going to have a unpleasant surprise waiting for it. Don't know what to think of that spike position because it can't shoot down at all. Basically, it can only shoot... Oh, something... Okay. I heard explosions. I was curious as to what it was. Yeah, basically with that, where that spike is, it can't shoot across the bridge because that's blocks line of sight, so it can shoot there and it can shoot through there. And it can also shoot kind of back, but not really because the buildings are blocking it. Mirage 2000 and a Kurnas. Kurnas is going for the Rico, I think. Ooh, good hit. Oh, MiG fires and misses, and it's not evacing yet. Oroco are continuing down. Looks like there's some, yeah, So Chung Su 85 kicking around for recon along their KFE 25s. Oroco still moving on. Those Fusiliers are on their last legs. Oh, and it looks like there is artillery coming down on them. Oh. Okay, so he's putting an attack marker in the KFV 25 in the Sochong, so I don't know if he thinks it's command infantry or like it's a CV, or if he's just marking positions that he's noticed things in. Alright, 9040's going to probably have a bad day with that spike. So Chungsu going out the Akari 90, who are pretty messed up. Oh, Gaz Copa coming out. That's heading for Bravo. Yes, it is. Oh, it's gonna. Yeah, these guys took out the Musti. Oh, he didn't notice. Putin can probably see the gas. Yes, he can. Oh, Oroku. Oh, 10RC went down. But yeah, probably the one in here. And Fuser 90s get the gas Copa. Bit of a loss for True Orb. He's still taking plus flank scores are 76 to 22, but Putin is calling out another accurate. I really should stop trying to pronounce that properly. Or ever. Just the accurate. And he's sending it to Charlie for that lovely +2. Oh. Yeah, so the spike did take out the 9040. Like I said, it's not a horrible, like I may have been overly critical, but because it's just, yeah, it does have very limited. Oh. Okay, maybe it can shoot through the trees. However, that many tanks that's that close up might have a bad time. Or run out of ammunition. Oh, Oroiko engaging this. So Trunks 85. Karnas is kind of wipe out these guys. I like how at the last minute they shift over like an ATGM. So the game is up for the Oroiko. Most likely something's going to come after them, I presumably. And when 13 made it all the way over there. KT's probably angling for it. Another gas is coming out for Bravo. Naughty on Shiki E, and looks like some Falschkamjäger coming out as well. Oh, Hapak spotted. Yep, they're spotted. Oh, M113A1 got in behind the spawn and took out the gas when it spawned. Oh boy, True Orbs are losing CVs. That's what, 2 he's lost now? Oh, Commando's 90. Wreck KT. However, the T-55M might have words with... Oh, but it's on the move, so and it doesn't have particularly good stabs. In fact, they're kind of bad. Oh, Mirage 2000. Oh, and it gets the cheese in on it. Takes one... No, takes, yeah, 1 hit. Oh, Hawk 51's out. Yeah, Putin doesn't really have much for air defense. He has a Flak Panzer Gepard there, and he has... Yeah, RBS 90 here. It's not bad, but... Oh, yeah, Half-Pack's about to have a bad day. Oh, it gets his ordnance off. Oh, MiG-29 taking big hits. Mirage is messed up. Half-Pack goes down, so he's probably going to relocate this one here so he doesn't lose that +2. No, he actually is moving the +2. Right? No, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Falschkamjäger is going for the Oroiko. Oh, they found each other. And that Nani on Shiki E is going to give some good fire support. And they're gone. Commandos are holding their ground against the Yakari, but they're outnumbered. These Fusiliers are still alive. That's impressive. So yeah, Churub's now taking it +2. He's at 119 to 35. However, once Putin gets FCB back into chart, he's going to be taking it +1 again. And it looks like True Orb is underestimating the number of units that Putin's got into Bravo. He's sending out just a couple of Yakari in BTR 50s, which will just get chewed up by Commandos 90 and Fusiliers 90. Oh. Commandos coming up on the back of those Yakari. Yeah. Accurate carrying infantry CV. It's a lovely combination. Oh, M1 Wilkes just cruising in. What's the AP on this? Yeah, it's 4. It's worse than, say, the Martyr 2's autocannon because it has less AP, because what, Martyr 2's 6 AP, and I think it has better stabs. And also, Martyr 2 has less rate of fire, I think, but Martyr 2 also has more rate of fire. Thank you for that. So Trunks, you are just gonna pop an unarmored truck as it goes by. Oh, T-55M's moving in. Okay, so maybe True Orb might be sending a significant force into Bravo after all. Or maybe not. Who knows? See, all the infantry's down. Wilk is there. 9040's doing what it does best, which is chewing up light armor. Oh, Fusiliers are spotted. Oh, they must have popped the BTR 50. Oh, BTR 50 is actually crossing there, and it's going to have the supporting fire from the T-55M. Yeah, Fusiliers popped the BTR 50. It's getting mortared. T-55's going after them. Oh, okay, nice suite of units. Got ATGM, manpads, and some more shock. Oh, Alouette spotting the commandos. Yeah, spotting all these guys. Ooh, it's just within range of the Fusiliers when they miss their shot. Probably because they're shaken. Where do we just called it way over there? Because that's kind of weird. Anyway, Putin's back to ticking at +1. He's at 50 conquest points to 151. It looks like he is moving into Foxtrot, which will mean that he'll be in a good position to get the cap going on that. As well, he also is denying the cap in Bravo, which is very good. That and True Orb's not in a very good position to counter cap Golf, as in he barely has a foothold in it. BTR 50 is still in the fight. Oh, looks like the T-55M went down. Didn't see what got it. Oh, another KT's moving in. But yeah, Putin is sending in some support for these guys. That's why you should always send at the beginning just a couple of guys into Bravo as well if you want somebody in there. Because it doesn't always happen, but you don't want the enemy pushing into your one-pointer here, and you don't want them flanking through there. Doesn't always happen, but you don't need a huge commitment at the beginning of the game. Oh, Talak is going after it. Oroiko were spotted. They probably popped a vehicle or shot at somebody. And I'm presuming they shot at somebody, because they did not expend any Apalas ammunition. Or Igla. Just some Jatomatic. Ooh, rolling 3. Always a hoot. Oop, Hawk is out. It's going for these guys. Oh, KFE-25 is going to have a bad day. Oh, the Hawk misses its mark. Yeah, those supply trucks are just right over there. It's odd. Putin might have put in there by accident. And when A1's Izoroiko are messed up. It looks like he's trying to take him out with the mortar. Oh, another Gepard too. Oh, and a bunch of KFE-25s. Yeah, it looks like Putin's trying to build up a bit of an air defense network. He's probably annoyed by the KTs and the Hawks. They can be quite annoying. Okay, super Putin. Oh, I zoomed out way too far. But yeah. Heroico and the Super Puma going to the very top of the map. Short might try sneaking them in again. Oh, and command infantry as well. Is probably going to try and land those into Bravo. Presumably. Oh, got some Reneko moving in. And some Yukari 90. Probably won't be enough though. Oh, the RBS 56 was also doing some work too, it seems. H1J, that's always a hoot. Because, you know, Vulcan, it's lovely. Ooh, Kurnas is going after something. BMP-1KT by the looks of it. Yeah, that's gone. Oh, Fuser went down, but the Akari are, well, they've been had. Oh, MiG-29s. Did they get the Kurnas? Didn't notice. Ah, they both make it out alive. No M1A1 versus T-55M. It's not looking too good for the T-55. It's gone. And Putin's gotten all his supporting dudes in here as well. Mi-17 is just chilling there. And yeah, the RBS-90 has, you know, that 2.8 kilometer range, so against helicopters, so it should be able to keep the Mi-8s at bay. Those KFE-25s go up there. Those Oroku are done for. Yeah, Putin still has that +1 tick going, so he's at 115 to 151. He just needs a little bit more and he will be in the lead. Oh, 94. No, actually, yeah, RBS-90 is going after the KT. And it's down. It's, you know, only for HE, but 55% actually at 2.8 kilometer range. It's pretty good for a manpad. And that Hawk's just been circling for a bit. I don't know. Maybe he had a target for it and he lost it. Maybe he just wants it chilling out. Maybe he's going to use it right now. Because yeah, these things don't have particularly good time over target. 60 seconds. That's just chilling over there. And Putin's calling out an accurate for Bravo. And looks like the So Chong-Su KFE-25's rolled over the Oroiko. Outlet's moving in again, but yeah, that... Oh, RBS-90 party can't draw line of sight. Mi-17's going to Golf. They get the counter cap there. Which will put the acquisition at 0-0, but Putin does have another CV coming out for Bravo. Oh, RBS-90 gets the Alouette. Hawks bombing. Looks like he's going after the RBS. Rolling misses. Oh, looks like he got the Commandos or Fusiliers, whoever is in that building. I know the Fusiliers are there. I got the RBS-56. Ooh, M2 Wilkes moving in. Because, yeah, they no longer have anything to keep the Wilk at bay. Yep. Polish command infantry walking into Gulf. They should be able to make it there intact and presumably unspotted, but Putin will probably have a pretty good idea of where they are. They're going to be in the buildings or they're going to be in over here. Or really in this part. Oh yeah, the car getting taken apart by the two machine guns in the M113 and the Commandos Mini-Me. Talak is smoking. Volk is just driving around, going for a cruise. Oh, RBS-56 in the town. Oh, and a miss. And now they're spotted. Oh wait, no, it's actually going after the KFE-25s. Oh, RBS-56 firing again. And loses most of his HP because 26 AP power is a hoot. Alright, so Chorb is counter-capping Putin in Golf. It's at 0-0, but the accuracy is somewhere. Did I lose line of sight? Oh, okay, it's not hitting the Bravo, sending the Foxtrot. My mistake. So, doesn't matter. Putin's getting that +1 again. Okay, FU-25 going after the KT. Oh, it's messed up. And that's where the big difference in armor comes in. Then this thing was upvetted a in this case, panic, so he's not going to be able to hit anything. So yeah, Putin's at 159 to 151. Oh, Raina Koryokari just getting caught out. Putin's just holding back his supply truck. Oh, wait, is it moving? Yes, it is. I wonder what he's going to do with it. Looks like Chuar may have forgotten about his Roiko up there. Oh, Roland taking a middle. Once you get Roland in kind of within this distance, there's a very high chance that anything that gets within their combined range is just going to die. Because, yeah. 65% accuracy. It's a hoot. Oh, SU-22M4. What is that even going after? Lost line of sight. Takes one hit. Oh, Gepard's getting a stun. And it makes it out. I like how that happens right at the side. You know, once you get into combined range of a Roland 2, you know, or of Roland, a pair of Roland 3s, you're dead. And yet that didn't happen. Partially because this Roland was moving and may or may not be able to draw a line of sight to the cliff, but the principle stands of what I was trying to say. Oh, RBS 56 pop. I'm guessing it's a light vehicle. No, it was an M2 Wilk. Oh, another RBS 56 and 9040, and an Oyonshiki E. Looks like Putin does not want to give up Bravo. Oh, Commandos get rid of the Akari. Ooh, V690 sneaking up on an M1 Wilk. Actually interesting, because not a lot of recon out from Putin. Like, yeah, he has the Falschmega there defending his base. And that's all basically about it. After that, oh, KFE-25 is sneaking in on the command infantry, but that Wilk is probably going to take care of it. I say probably because you honestly never know in this game. Now it looks like the KFE-25 is just going to chill out in there. Oh, Makava 2A is moving in. Ooh. Oh, is he going to get stunned with the grenade launcher? Oh, well, gets the first shot in. But yeah, this has 18 frontal armor. Compared to 15. Though the gun's still a decent gun on it as well. Oh, KFE-25. Oh, Wilk's backing into So Chong-Su. KFE-25 could get the drop on the command infantry. Yeah, it's interesting that Putin just has so little recon on the field. A lot of smoke coming out from True Orbeez, just trying to block off line of sight from all the ATGMs. Oh, Hawk is bombing the KFE-25. Yeah, but there's a Makava and some infantry going after it, so they're done for. Which will give Putin the +2 tick. Oh, and it looks like there's another accurate coming out from Putin, which I'm guessing is going for Bravo this time. Maybe he's just going to go all the way for Alpha, you never know. Yeah, there's not really a lot between Putin and that CV and Echo. especially anything with standoff capability. Okay, one's moving in. Oh, the MP1KT is there. 3 rolling 3s on the field. Don't you get like what, 4 or 5 of those per card? Putin's moving forward his ATGM and manpad teams. Kava 2A is expending his ammunition. Oh, KT's going after these commandos. Putin has the +2 going. Once he gets Bravo, that's going to be +3. Oh, Super Puma is moving. Has Putin spotted it? Doesn't look like it. He is calling out a recon helicopter coming out and a 9040 with the manpad in it. And they, recon helicopter's there. I don't think Putin can see it though. No. I don't know if maybe he caught a glimpse of it as it went by, but he seems to be expecting something. Another M2 Vulcan, a T-55M. K1's just sitting there spotted by the Alouette. Oh, Hawk is bombing at the FE-432. Copa's making a break for it. 432 goes down. Kari 90. Oh, they get one of the M113s. They have 50% action. Oh, now it's 39. K1's just going to take it to him. And Copa comes to a stop right in the very corner of Echo. Oh, okay. Putin has detected the Super Puma. It's going after this guy. Oh, a lot of dudes closing in on that Copa. Focus providing some defense though, along with the recon. D55. Super Puma's going. Oh, it's gonna land behind the spawn. Putin's probably just too preoccupied over here to call out something to take care of it. He hasn't even loaded his RBS 90, which would probably take out the Super Puma from that range. Oh, but it is landed now. Yeah, Putin has the +3 ticking. 321 to 151. Oh, Yukari going after the 9040. Oh, they get a hit on it. Oh, but they're pretty messed up. Or they're about to get pretty messed up. Yeah, they're panicked. Mini-me's are just very brutal. Oh, looks like the M113s are just cruising right along. RBS 90 has unloaded. Putin had like a recon unit right in there. He'd be able to keep those Oroiko from going anywhere without being detected. KT's moving in. Yeah. Putin doesn't really have any air defense immediately available outside of those RBS 90s. Does have the Ronins there, and they're kind of right in this little triangle of death. Oh, KT's going after the commandos. Oh, commandos are stopping in the open, and they're gone. What is the autonomy on this? That's okay. Oh. Okay, so the Super Puma has gone down. Accurate's going for it. Oh, if the Oroco had stayed there, they might have popped the command infantry. Which are going for Echo? Maybe? Did Shorb spot it? You can see it's an Accurate, doesn't know what's in it. The Accurate. RBS 90 is going after the KT. He's got 1 hit. And there's 2 hits. Okay, Putin's at 405 conquest points. Oh, Mi-17's trying to sneak into Bravo with some command infantry. RBS 90 won't be able to draw line of sight, but no, Putin can't see it. Because he doesn't have any eyes over here, so the trees are blocking him. However, there's the commandos in the forest there, which will probably be troublesome for him. Or I could probably go try and sneak into Delta again, but they'll probably be too late. Oh, Putin's just sending in a nice little wave of Commandos 90 and M113s and the Makavas. Oh, there goes the KT. Makavas can basically just fast move in. So yeah, no air defense to deal with that Hawk. His drones are just too far back. But then it would be pretty risky to get him into range because they'd have to basically be right in here. Oh, he's at 453. Oh, these Falcon are too deep into the forest, but yeah, Oroiko's out in the open. And they're stunned. Oh, Commando's 90 moving north. Oh, they're going to catch up the Akari. And Oroiko are gone. Oh, these guys are still moving in. He hasn't. Okay, now he unloads them. Oh, another group of Oroiko caught out in the open. Putin's at 480. Oh, Hawk's coming in. Oh, what is it going for? Did he attack it on a target? Then did it like attack the target directly and just lost line of sight? Took a hit. Oh, two Kurnas coming out. Oh, Wilk's gonna bite the big one. And doesn't matter because Putin wins. Alright, so the victor was Putin with 501 conquest points to 151. Cherub had 1,530 kills. Putin had 3,260. Alright, how to break down battle. Well, basically they opened opposite of each other. Putin went hard into Golf. Cherub went hard into Charlie. However, basically Cherub got into Charlie and kept pushing. Putin did put those units into Bravo right off the bat, which was basically, I don't know, not going to say that's what won him the game, but it definitely helped him secure victory just because he was denying that +1 to True Orb. And so True Orb had to commit a lot of points trying to take Bravo, which just didn't work out for him. Part of it because he did send them in kind of piecemeals, which gave Putin time to, reinforce and whatnot. Anyway, that and so, True Orb had that good push into Putin's 2-pointer, which is pretty important because in fact Putin did do a 2-command start. However, Putin responded quite well. He moved his CV out into the 1-pointer, into Golf. And then he then shifted a bunch of his units that were in Golf into Charlie, and like those AMX 30s or not AMX 30s, the AMX 10 RCs just wiped out a lot of stuff. Like those car just walking across the open, they got wiped out. Cherub got a little sneaky breaky with some Oroiko. He managed to see in the CV and managed to snipe it as well. However, Putin recovered fairly quickly from that just because, he had another CV on the field. I think he had 3 CVs on the field when he lost his base CV, so he still had, 2 to shift in. Aside from that, I don't know. Jorb did spend a lot on planes. Putin also spent a fair bit. He had both Kurnasses. He had Mirage. I don't know how many of those he spawned in though. Like how many he bought it, or if he got 1 or 2. Don't pay that much attention. Aside from that, it's just Putin maybe could have done a bit better on the air defense department, but it wasn't a huge deal just because those Hawks, they did do a decent bit of work, but not a lot. They just weren't causing that much damage to Putin. That and the fact that Putin spread out those RBS 90s everywhere meant that Cherub's helicopters became an endangered species. Then, since this is a mechanized deck that Putin was using, he very much had the advantage on this map compared to a general deck like Cherub was using, because just, hell in the very small places, it's very much a as the name would indicate, it's very much a lot about that close-in knife fighting, basically. A lot of close and mid-range. And that's where, that's where mech has the advantage. You have the 120-point tank, or 150 in case of Putin with the M1A1, which is good enough at these ranges. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. Especially since Shorb didn't, get anything more expensive than the M2 Wilk, which is not a bad tank, but it's not like it's a super heavy or a near super. Yeah, so while typically Baltic Front does have the advantage in infantry grinds, just because it does have very good cost-efficient infantry against a mechanized deck, where you have things like, upvetted Commandos 90. No. Those Yukari 90 are going to go down hard. Especially if you don't leverage the fire support properly, which Shorb just didn't really do particularly well. Like, it seemed like he'd send in his infantry, they'd die, and then he'd send in his vehicles, they die, and repeat. Wasn't, a case of, he wasn't really using the combined arms dealio. And yeah, and Putin did. Like, Putin had a lot of fire support. He had his infantry, he had his transports, if not right next to him, but they had the transports and other vehicles, tanks, RCs, and positions where they could support the infantry. And I'll just call it here before I keep going on and on and on. I'm Xander Turon, and this was game 15 of the second Reddit Open Tournament, second round. You guys have a lovely day.